In this game, basically, since I sort of did most of the single player stuff and started to get a hang of the idea of what I'm doing, I've basically only played multiplayer stuff. And for the most part, basically only in GT cars. That's all I have done. Oh god. So I'm in, you'll be happy to know, Hamish, when you get here, a GTR. I'm not super used to this track. I've obviously done it before. Not super used to this track, not super used to this car. To be allowed to use this car in this setting, I had to like lower its power and stuff. So I don't know if it's gonna be like that good. Oh my god. Okay, that corner is fucked. That's the one. Oh, that's... okay, no. Maybe follow someone through that corner that I can't do and see how they do it. Okay, no. Following people through here doesn't seem like a great idea, because it seems no one can do that corner. Now that Ojiboj has said that in chat, I just want to watch him and see him just like being absolutely ruinously bad, getting in everyone's way and crashing. At least I'm not the only person who is entirely unprepared for this. What? Oh god, this is gonna be chaos. So he's... oh, if he actually holds that, that's pretty impressive. That's Ojiboj. That's the boy. So after saying get out of my way, he crashed on the first corner. Then he crashed into someone else. Okay, I think I did that corner sort of okay, maybe? I don't really... I'm not confident that I can do it again. Oh, he fucked it again, Ojiboj, come on. Hashtag get out of my way, boy. Okay. To be fair to Ojiboj, he did literally get rammed there. But that Ferrari's now going to ram me. Nope. Nice. That's a fucking livery. Look at that boy. In. So I'm gonna have some live commentary here. Not live commentary, the opposite of live commentary, because that's what everyone does. And if everyone does it, they probably do it for a reason. So I've kept in basically the whole first lap because, as you can see me getting bumper card slightly already by this Porsche. Actually, a lot happens, as you would expect with these sort of live games. So I'm side to side of the Porsche as this Ferrari just blasts past me, gets rammed by the Porsche, poor boy, and then this incredibly Scottish liveried Espo gets around me, the Ford gets past me, I get hit by the Ferrari, everything's popping off, there's cars everywhere, and at this point, I'm feeling bad, right? I'm feeling like this is a typical attempt at one of these online races for me. I get actually 3 places there before getting rammed by the Mercedes, just by people going off the road.
Well, at least I haven't been given any unfair penalties yet, so a load of these people are going to lose time horribly soon. Oh, I'm going to get rammed horribly into here. I can feel it. Oh no, I'm going to get track cutting penalties. Oh.
But luckily for me, I didn't get track cutting penalties. And after this, like, chaos at the beginning that saw me dropping back from, I think I was 7th on the grid, like, it actually starts getting better. I take the Ferrari just through this corner, and then he gets, I think, meddled up in the mirrors there. You can just see him sort of tapping the Audi or whatever. There was someone there who I didn't even spot, who I just passed because he was in the wall. Past this Ford as well, who I assumed just served to slow down. And I've caught up to this Porsche again, past someone else who span out on these, which are probably the second most difficult bit of this circuit. And I'm actually back up to 6th, so I've even gained a place, and the Porsche in front of me has a penalty. So on the first lap, it went from a decent start to horrible getting wrecked by everybody to, like, actually not too bad again. I am checking my mirrors at this point though, because I'm terrified that Ford is just going to horribly dive me into this turn. And he sort of goes for it, but doesn't make it. You can see him, there we go, just come across there a little bit and poke into my screen. And then he gets me in this corner, which is fair enough. A much cleaner move than I expected.
Okay, that corner I cannot do apparently.
So now we're back into the infamous backwards Eau Rouge wannabe, and the Porsche's off. But I spin as well, and everyone behind seems to go through pretty smoothly.
Oh, how did all of us mess it up, but the people behind me for some reason didn't seem to? Oh, that corner is terrifying.
And throughout this race, it was basically this corner, and then the second corner that I had to worry about. Through the rest of the track, I was feeling pretty fine compared to everyone else. But at this point, it's doing pretty good, right?
Through there, he didn't catch up hugely with me, and I didn't have to cack myself about spinning out.
I'm still doing the corner slowly, but so is everyone else. You can see here, after a few more laps, I'm really catching up these two, and there's a penalty for the guy in front of us who just wildly goes off in this expo. Still following like a boss, who I think I was in another race with the same day, but I don't know.
I think going too slow around there, like too cautious, is losing me time on this guy in front, and then I'm making up time elsewhere. But I'd prefer to just not spin out down there, and also not overtake this guy, than to overtake this guy and then spin out around there. Oh, this is a fuck up as well. Just as I was saying that, I wasn't cautious through the other bit. I need to be cautious through.
So that put me back again. But after one more lap, the Expo binned it at the same place.
Okay, don't push too much to get past him, because he's got a big old penalty coming up. Okay, his is better acceleration than me. That's kind of crazy. Makes sense, right? Like, I would expect the crossbow to have better acceleration than a big chunky GTR boy. How many more laps do I have? I have 3 more laps. Three more laps to overtake this guy and to not get taken by the guy behind. Preferably both of them, at least one of them. Come on, there's no way he doesn't get a penalty for that. There we go. There we go.
And you might notice here that Like a Boss is actually behind me again. He actually pitted. I think he was the only person in the race who did pit. I didn't feel any tyres going off until literally the last lap, so I feel like that was a mistake. But he pitted, came out like 2 places behind me, and just sort of didn't catch up to me throughout the rest of the race, unfortunately for him. So the last, you can see from lap 8 to 11, is literally just all me just following this Ferrari, pushing, catching him down until up towards this corner when this happened. And it happened in the next race as well. I don't know why that's happening, but then that let him in front of me again, which I was already cacking myself going into this corner. I didn't need that. Goodbye. And
oh, that was so scary. I don't know why it just just went to AI driver there for a little bit. It looks like the guy in front of me, who I thought no way I'm catching, was actually a back marker anyway. So I actually didn't even need to worry. Right, I didn't even get to finish. That's fine. That's fine. I got 5th. I'm happy with that. That's good. In my UK overalls, which are pretty cat, honestly. Not a fan.
so that's it. That was my first FIA race back for a little while. Thank you for watching. And I'm going to have another one for the Manufacturers Cup coming out real soon. And then another whenever the next race is.